Hey, welcome everybody. My name's Andrew.
And I'm Brian.
And this is the Nerd Tier Podcast. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, so let's jump right into it. In this episode, I want to talk about Star Wars and just Star Wars, because that is what, out of any franchise that I have, like, Star Wars is by far my favorite. I mean, I have a Vader tattoo on my leg.
Nerd.
You know? I know. So
I would never tattoo my body. My body's a temple.
you have nautical stars on you.
That's a birthmark.
A real douchey birthmark. Oh, there goes that monetization. That happened quick.
Yeah.
So where were you last week?
Oh, I was at a little place called Galaxy's Edge. Ever heard of it?
I have. I've been twice.
Oh, wow. Weird flex. Yeah. We were there for about a week and a half. I guess we only went to that park twice.
Uh-huh.
We went to some other Disney parks, but none of them stacked up.
Oh, no. I mean, okay, so you haven't been to the Disneyland version of it.
No.
But how they have it laid out is like you literally are walking down this path and you go through a giant tunnel. Like, it's huge, and then you turn so that there's a point where you can't see behind you, and it literally looks
That's
like
how Disney World is.
Is it? I don't remember.
They have two entrances. One is like that,
Uh-huh.
and the other is you were walking through Toy Story, and then boom, Star Wars. So, yeah.
But like I remember the first time, like, because I took my kids there, and it was me and the kids going there. My wife wasn't with us for whatever reason, and I just remember just like stopping, and my kids are like, hey, let's go, Dad, let's go ride some rides, and I'm just like wiping a tear, just like. I've waited for this moment my entire life.
Yeah.
And it was rad. It was one of the coolest things that I never thought I would be able to see.
They just make it so immersive to where you feel like you're in a town in Star Wars, like somewhere in the galaxy of Star Wars.
It's and in that town they try and price gouge you on everything.
Successfully.
Dude, so good.
Yeah. Oh, wearing the shirt.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Maybe we got that. I was gonna make a joke for me.
Where are your lightsabers at?
Oh god. They are probably in toy bins. Like the $200 a piece. They're in toy bins,
And you called me an idiot? Okay,
They weren't mine. First of all, like, they were for my kids, and they are nightmare animals. My oldest, so for those of you who don't know, the making a lightsaber thing, it's a whole show.
It is.
Like, and it's this whole like monumental shit that's going on. And so one of them's coming around and helping us put it together, or one of the cast members are helping us put it together. And she asked my oldest, like, are you going to be a Sith or a Jedi when you grow up? And he's like, nah, I'm going to be Spider-Man. I'm like, oh, God. Like, just play into it, bud. Just do it. Just have fun.
Nah, Star Wars is dumb.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Like,
that's where it's at.
I'm like, don't worry, dude. Disney owns those rights, too. You just got to wait long enough, and we'll get a Spider-Man world. Like, I hate you. And then, so my youngest, like, they do the big reveal, turn your lightsabers on, waving in the air and shit. And he opens it up and, like, pulls it out of this case thing and drops and breaks it, like, right then and there. I'm just like...
Yeah, it surprised me that the lightsaber part of it, the blade, is glass. So I was terrified the whole time I carried it around.
Yeah.
And might I say, I was not going to do the lightsaber build because it was $200, and I was like, what am I going to do with the lightsaber? And I had already spent almost $200 on this, which was an amazing experience as well.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
And so I was like, oh, this I could just set somewhere, and I could chase my dog around with it. And then I text you, and you're like, oh, did you build a lightsaber? I said no, and you said idiot, and that was it. And I was like, guess I'm getting a lightsaber now.
And was it worth it? Would you? Okay, if people had disposable income right now, would you suggest they get it? And they're Star Wars fans. Yeah.
I will say I don't regret getting the lightsaber. By the way, it's being mailed to me.
Why is it being mailed? Why didn't you just take it on the plane?
how was I supposed to? I couldn't fit it in any of my bags. I already had to carry on and a personal item, so I couldn't.
Yeah, you can. They give you the little carrying case, and you can take it on the plane. 100%. I took 2 of them. It's a pain in the ass.
Allie and I both had our carry-ons and personal items, so we didn't have another thing that we could put on.
I promise you.
I flew with Spirit also.
Oh, okay.
And Spirit sucks, and I will never fly with Spirit again.
Yeah, well,
unless you sponsor this video.
Hillary's my father-in-law worked for Southwest, and he's heard terrible things about Spirit. So he's like, "You're never allowed to fly that."
They're all true, I'm sure. Like, it was the worst flying experience, and we were in first class.
Oh, fancy pants! But like, that's still Southwest. Like,
so
I do like Southwest.
I didn't think I had a preferred flying company, but yeah, Southwest way better.
Weird twist this podcast has gone.
So anyways, Disney World's mailing it to me, and they said it would take 3 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
50-50, it doesn't get here because the person that I gave it to was confused the whole time. And she kept saying, which droid is this? And I was like, it's a lightsaber. Like, okay, but which droid build? And I was like, it's not a droid.
This isn't the droids you're looking for.
Yeah.
There we go.
It was terrible.
So have you, since this is also slightly reading, have you read any of the new canon stuff?
None of the new canon. I have. Some of it's good. The Chuck Wendig ones, are they canon?
Is that the Aftermath?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. That is canon.
It did make me. Oh, there's the Black Spire novels.
Book, Outpost book. Yeah.
I need to. I
heard that's young adult though.
It could be. I just saw
are you gonna read it still?
Yeah, next, like on my way to Disneyland, whenever they reopen, like I will definitely read that and then just be there.
And
here's what we need to do. Whoops!
Wow, that was real loud.
I think this is Disney World. I don't know if they're doing it in Disneyland, but they're building the
hotel.
The hotel. Have you seen that?
I've seen concept art of it.
Oh my god, that's what we got to do.
That would be. It's like supposed to be like $1,000+ a night.
It's only 3 nights. No kids. I mean, I guess you could. I don't know, but it looks. Dude, they have to.
Zero chance my wife would let me go without my kids.
They can go just to a different hotel.
We'll probably just take Max. Max is the only one who would really. Sissy loves Ray, which is weird. So she came up to me. We've been watching the slight change. We've been watching Mandalorian as a family because
incredible.
It's fucking amazing.
Really good. Yeah.
Which I know you're in the same category. Like, I feel bad for people who haven't watched Clone Wars and Rebels, because the callbacks have just been like, I've been like a fan, like just like that.
What?
I cannot wait for that to be in editing. When like, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there's cool parts that I was just like, oh, like I've seen you as a cartoon, never as the real person.
I watched the first episode of Clone Wars, and I was like, I'm a guy who buys Pokemon cards, and I was ashamed of myself.
No, okay, so I don't know, maybe even watch like some recaps and skip. The first season has some cool parts, but like once you get into like the 3rd season, next level, like adult level shit, like for kids.
Maybe I'll try.
But so she comes up to me after we watch that, because we're like, it's a Baby Yoda show, yeah, blah blah blah, and she's like, when are they gonna make a Baby Ray show? And I'm like, I don't
think
know.
they are.
I don't think that's in the book. She's like, they're gonna make a Baby Ray show. Like just determined and like staring me in the eyeballs, like just like, no, this is gonna happen. And then like a week later, she comes, like I'm sitting in my room watching my iPad or something, and she comes in and she's like, Dad, I'm like, what? She's like, I don't think there's going to be a Baby Ray show. And she was crushed, and it hurt me. Like, I'm like, yeah, because it's a stupid fucking idea.
You're 3, so your ideas are bad.
She's 4. Oh,
Same thing.
I mean, basically, they just know how to talk better slightly, even though I don't, I guess. Let's go into the actual Star Wars. And what is your favorite Star Wars movie? Like the trilogies of, like, name one that.
Favorite trilogy?
No, because that's obvious.
The prequels. Definitely.
No, like out of the 9 movies,
My favorite movie out of
the
9.
Jedi series. There we go.
It's been a while since I watched the original 3, but definitely one of those.
Just one.
One of those. Like, it's been so long. I can't, so me and Allie are going, so we're watching The Mandalorian.
Uh-huh.
And she's watched a couple of the more recent movies with me.
Uh-huh.
But she's never watched any of them before we got together. So, right. So you've
been together for like 3 years. Like, why hasn't this happened before?
Episode 1.
Oh, you're doing it in the stupid order.
And we're watching now. We were watching episode 2, and it's really hard for me to want to watch those. So it's like we need to power through them.
So bad.
1 was bad.
1 is not nearly as bad as 2.
No, definitely 1's worse.
No, oh my. No, like it is.
I'll give you my updated thoughts once we finish.
Yeah,
it.
finish that because
from my memory, it's like the first one terrible.
No,
Second one,
first one still has Maul, and it has
Sure.
the Duel of Fates when he turns on his lightsaber. It's like, you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna get licensing called because it was so spot on.
So we'll finish the second one, and I'll let you know.
I liked 3.
We'll do it tomorrow.
I liked 3.
Yeah, I feel like they got progressively better, but still not like timeless like the originals.
No, not timeless. I mean, Empire Strikes Back is the best one out of all of them. Like it's phenomenal. Like I truly.
You don't like Return of the Jedi?
Return of the Jedi is good. Like it's fun. It's all of this.
I thought you were gonna say fine, and I was gonna say podcast over.
No. It was fun. Like it was a fun, epic adventure. Like the entire time.
Okay.
Now the second one is more of like I don't know. It feels grittier. Like Empire seems grittier, and it kind of fleshes out the world more almost.
Have you seen the original Christmas special?
I have not. Have you seen the Lego Christmas special?
I saw the trailer.
It's pretty good.
Well, the original Christmas special, terrible.
I've seen clips of it.
Yeah.
It's not good. But the Lego one, very good. Enjoyed it a lot.
Okay. Yeah, we'll watch that. It's on Disney Plus. Right?
Yeah. It's fantastic. And then the sequels, they're fine. I didn't like Force Awakens. I thought that was the weakest out of all of them.
Is that the first one?
Yeah.
I liked it.
I thought it was just a call out.
They're better than the prequels, wouldn't you say? Oh my god.
I don't think so. Episode 3, I think, beats out Force Awakens. You give it to me. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, beats out Force Awakens. If you're going to comment, this would be now a good time to comment and in this massive debate.
I'll hold my own judgment for, like I said, I'll watch them again. But yeah, the Disney ones, although they are not like the original.
I don't think J.J. Abrams is a good director.
Sure, but the new Star Wars feel better overall. Just they're done better. They've taken the Marvel route where everything's mediocre.
Yeah. Well, no, I see.
You smell popcorn?
I do smell popcorn.
Do we both have tumors?
No, we're both possessed. No, I see it as, I mean, it's people trying to imitate Star Wars is what I saw the sequels as, except for the second one.
You mean the standalone?
No. We'll get to that here in just a second. What's the Last Jedi? I felt like that was the only one that didn't try and just recreate Star Wars. Like and he was hated for it, and he was crucified for it. Rain Johnson, I think that Ryan. I don't. I'm remember.
Not a name guy. I
don't remember. I might have either. It's the director or the Dwight from The Office is who I just said. But he I thought he actually did a good job. Now the side stories. The Star Wars stories, so like Rogue One, fantastic.
Oh, Rogue One, by far the best out of all of them.
That's something I have really been appreciating about Disney and the Star Wars movie is it's not taking this even because Star Wars is sci-fi fantasy.
Yeah.
And it's not just taking the sci-fi fantasy trope. It's delving into this world, which like I'm way more interested in that than like really even the Jedis. Like I don't necessarily care. I mean, I do. Don't get me wrong, but I like
your favorite scene where Anakin kills all the Padawans
and his eyes turn yellow. That part was pretty dope.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
No, like when like he turns back and his eyes are yellow now, I'm like, that's tight. That's super. And General Grievous is fucking rad.
Oh, like, okay, off topic, or I guess back on topic.
Okay.
Rogue One feels like the originals to me.
The
feeling is the same. I'm a big feelings guy, even though I don't want to feel feelings in real life.
That's why they make Xanax. No, like I don't know if I agree with that statement, but I definitely agree that I like the what it like Empire. It felt really gritty. It felt real. Like it felt like and that's I love that about it. I mean, they interrupted because you can't hit the same nerve over and over again, so they would put in some jokes, and some stuff was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, it was really dark, and it like everybody, if you knew Star Wars, you knew this was not going to end well for any of these people.
And then there was the Han Solo movie.
I liked it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it right here.
It's better than the prequels.
I thought
barely.
I thought it was a fun ride. Like it was a fun. And Donald Glover as Lando is perfect.
That was the best part.
It was. It definitely actually the in trailer the after credits snippet. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I don't.
At the end of the movie, Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones.
Okay.
That's the chick, and she turns out to be the bad guy. Yada yada yada. She's like kneeling next to a hollow.
Remind me, does Han Solo end with the girl with the lightsaber, and she pulls the lightsaber towards her and kills somebody, or is that the last?
That's the Last Jedi.
Okay.
Yeah, there was no lightsabers in.
I didn't think so, but I couldn't remember what that was from. What?
Why?
Was that?
Why are you talking, R2?
Oh, was that him?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you probably know better than we do.
I know. That's a real dumb joke. No, it showed Maul, like Maul's still alive at the end of Solo. God, I'm done talking to you. Let's just finish this off.
This is why I say whenever it's been like 4 or 5 years since I've read a book, like don't spoil it for me because I've already forgotten. I remember the feelings I had.
Like, wow.
But yeah, it's like I got to make room for more stuff.
And then I can only hold 2 files in here, so who's your favorite character? Luke? Okay.
R2-D2.
R2-D2 is pretty tight.
Clearly.
I mean, R2-D2 is pretty tight.
I had the choice to build any BB whatever or any other colors, and it's like, no, I want it to look like R2-D2.
No, I like R2. I would probably, one of them would have to be the Mandalorian. I forgot what his actual name is. I really like that character. Din. It's Din.
I'm trying to think what else he's in.
Oh, he's in Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, he was in Game of Thrones.
He got his head popped.
He did. He's in Narcos as well.
He is in Narcos. I can't remember. Whatever. I would also probably say, I don't know. Like it would be a toss up. Like of course Vader. Vader's tight. Palpatine's tight.
Yeah.
Palpatine. Okay, that's probably
the way his voice is.
Do it. Unlimited power.
Okay, so what was the name of the last Star Wars movie?
Rise of the Skywalkers.
Did you like that one?
Okay.
Did you like that end scene though? No story plot or anything like that. Just where they're like,
oh yeah, that was pretty cool. It felt weird.
And he's hooked
like
to that thing. He's like,
yeah, the whole story felt kind of weird, which with stuff that's happening with Mandalorian right now, it kind of changes how the Rise of the Skywalkers is. If my rumor or speculation mind is going with how Mandalorian's going, I think it's changing how Rise of Skywalker actually was.
For the better?
Probably. Makes it different. We'll talk after the podcast because I don't want to spoil anything. But that will probably end this episode. And we will be back next week, probably.
I did record The Rise of the Resistance. I recorded the whole thing, so I can edit that and put that up at some point.
Yeah, that would be
and
super
hopefully
tight.
I'm not making weird noises like.
Can you just like voice over the top the entire time? You're like, right here, I felt the anxiety rising.
We'll see.
I haven't rode Rise of the Resistance. It wasn't opened yet.
It is incredible.
I was supposed to go in March.
Literally inside of like a Star Destroyer.
Do the animatronics look all right? Like when you're actually going, because I saw a video and some of them looked a little wonky.
A lot of it's not animatronics, and some parts.
I'm talking specifically of Kylo.
It wasn't the best.
Okay.
But some of it's just a video of him, so it's better.
Yeah, no, I know. There's
only 2 parts that have animatronics.
Yeah, I'm talking about the last one, and I saw a video. I'm like, that looks kind of bad. Yeah, it was like, oh.
Yeah, that's only like 5 seconds though.
Okay,
but there's parts where he's following you, and there's a video of him like dropping down and walking towards you.
And he's cutting through the
incredible.
Okay,
so good.
And man, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not a fan of COVID. Not a fan.
Hot take.
COVID
sucks.
It ruined my Disney trip.
I didn't go to Japan because of that.
I know. We were supposed to go to Disney together.
Yep.
Well, not together, but we would have seen each other. Maybe. All right, so we will be back next week. I'm sure we're gonna. Maybe if Brian can finish the book, we'll do another review. But hey, check out our store. We have a store up now. Nerdtier.com. Right now we just have Pokemon cards for sale.
Nerdtier.biz.
What?
.com.
.com. What are you? Why are you? All right. Have a good one, guys.